Congratulations on your purchase of a City Slicker from XL Power Bikes. In this video, we're going to be walking you through the unboxing and assembly of your brand new bike. The first step is easier with two people. When taking the bike out of the box, the best handle grips to lift the bike out are the rear rack and the front fork. Grab the bike by those grips and lift the bike straight up until it is out of the box. Set the box on flat ground and make sure it's stable. Your bike will also come with a small box that you can set aside for now. Do not discard this box. Next, you are going to want to remove all the protective packaging. Discard the protective packaging along with the zip ties. Set the wheel and fenders off to the side for now. We'll now put the tire on the bike. Step on the black fork guard and pull up on the handlebars as shown in the video. Remove this piece and discard. Next, you'll want to remove and discard the hydraulic disc brake spacer. Remove the plastic rotor guard from the side of the tire. Get the quick release axle ready by twisting off the side that does not have the quick release. Next, you'll put the quick release axle through the tire with the quick release on the opposite side of the rotor. Note that there needs to be one spring on each side. Once you have one spring on each side, twist the knob back just enough for it to catch the threads. Put the tire between your legs with the rotor on the right side. Lift up on the handlebars and place the fork on the axle. While the bike is standing upright, tighten the quick release axle so that it is difficult to close. This step is easier with a partner, one person to hold the bike and the other to tighten the quick release. Once it is tightened, you can put the kickstand down. The next step is to adjust the neck of the bike into the correct riding position. You will do this by loosening the screws as shown in the video, which control the vertical movement of the neck. If you experience that your neck of the bike is not straight, you can straighten it by loosening the 3 bolts that are closest to the rider, connecting the fork to the frame of the bike. Loosen those screws and you'll be able to adjust the position of the bike. It is now time to secure the handlebars to the bike. You will first remove the 4 screws from the clamp on the neck of the bike. Place the handlebars directly in the middle of the clamp and secure the bolts. With the handlebar now secure, you can adjust the handlebar into a more comfortable position by loosening the screws and rotating the handlebar into a position that's more comfortable for the rider. Once you get it in the position that is most comfortable, tighten the bolts back down. Now that you have your handlebar in the correct position, we'll move to placing the monitor on the handlebar. Remove the 2 screws from the back of the monitor and place it over the clamp on the handlebar. Once you have the monitor around the clamp, place the 2 screws in the back of the monitor and tighten. Once you have completed this step, remove the screw from the monitor control. Place the controller on the handlebar between the green dotted light switch and the grip of the handlebar. Once you have it in the correct position, place the screw in the back and tighten. Just to note that the letter in the middle of the monitor control should be an M and not a W. The next step in this process is to secure the fender to the bike. Once you have this bolt, you'll grab the fender that you set off to the side. Once you have this fender, place it on the tire with the tab behind the fork. Thread the bolt through the fender and through the headlight. Secure the fender and the headlight to the back of the fork and twist as tight as possible until there is no movement. Now that you have the top of the fender secure, you will notice two bolts on the front two forks. Loosen both bolts and secure the fender to each side. It is now time to attach the pedals to the bike. You will notice that there is a right pedal and a left pedal by looking at the top of the part that inserts into the bike. Place the pedals in their corresponding sides, with the right pedal being screwed in clockwise and the left pedal being screwed in counterclockwise. Once you have screwed in the pedals, ensure that they are as tight as possible. The last step of the assembly process is adjusting the height of the seat to match the rider. You can do this by using the quick release located on the shaft of the bike where you insert the seat post. Once you have the seat in a comfortable position, you are now ready to ride. Thank you for purchasing an XL Power Bike.